Hello little folks, welcome and welcome back. This is Gnomes. We are back with world building and doing Aisha, making this character in 3D, original character for Sci-Fi story. And yes, so let's try now some same soundtrack as ever. Very cool one though. So I've augmented the sound of my voice, and I hope that for the soundtrack it should work as well. So apparently my streams were having bad voice effect. So first thing, I need to maybe recover her feet here. It was distorted. Let's see which I have here on a previous version. I'll hide these shoes and see if this fit. Okay, this fit seems to be not distorted yet, so I'm just gonna get this body. Yes, so Aisha too, so let's go back here. By the way folks, if you're not familiar with this method, let's make into a highlight here. Basically, there would be other ways to do that, maybe even easier ones. Okay, so these mesh were distorted accidentally by some snapping. It doesn't look problematic here, but it suffered plenty of disruption that I think it's not good for regularity. So I'm going to file append, then I'm going to get this 02. Oh, what it is mesh or object? I think it's object, and it is Aisha body. Should that, yeah, I think it would be that one. Yes, that's it. So it's just a duplicate of that. It will appear here, right? No. Well, it bring all the other things with it, so oh, of course. All right, I know what's. Let's undo that. There's a better way. I can use these new collections just for that. So let's do it again. Aisha body. Alright, so now it is here. I just want yeah, so it is this one, right? I just want this, so I don't need to duplicate here, so just P, separate this selection. Now it is called that. I'll call this foot, and then all that here that is not foot, gonna just delete. There's still some stuff here that don't want. So here is the foot before the distortion. I will join. Yes, so first let's bring it to mesh just to show what we're doing. Actually bring it into body. It's a sub collection. Then select this, then select this. I want this to be the active one. You see here it's different from 3D viewport editor. So this is the passive, this is the active element. So control here, control click, that this becomes active. Now I can join this, and so it was the foot joined into the Aisha body. So the inverse could be complete disaster for the rig character, and then, or for a character that is, will lose. There will be some overriding of data, like vertex groups, object modifiers, UVs, you name it. It will be a mess. So this cannot be mistaken by any means. That will be very careful by doing that. Alright then. So what happens that I have two meshes here. So instead, yeah, I know what I do. So I hide this one. Oh, actually, I will have to do something else. So here is the okay, this is the I see. Okay, so how to solve this? So let's hide this one, which is the wait, I'm confused here. Why I'm having, oh, there's some seam. Alright, so I want this. So hold on, folks. So let's hide this. Hide? No, it's the inverse. So I want this. I hide this one. Then let's. I should have deleted this first, but I wanted to compare, right? So no big comparison here to do. So just delete that and hide, and maybe here we can merge by distance just these selected things. Let's see if that worked. Apparently that is working. So we've got reestablished the foot, and okay, on the ISO I don't see too many. Okay, let's save this at once here. Finally. Alright, so this is how one way to do it. End of highlight. Alright. Now, let's see if I can maybe improve a little more this. I saw some strange elements here, not sure what's happening. Yes, that seems okay. Yeah, I'd like to improve the shapes here, but that cursor. Okay, so here I'm sort of unsnapping a little. Let's re-snap those things. Good. Then here I just want to realign this more to the center here. So it's forming this shape here. I think that it's because of the curvature that I want on the side view, so maybe that makes sense. This effect is really not working very well, right? These contours here, even though I've tried to make them very a lot more influence here on, but it's just not working. Let's try something else then. Let's give it a 1. Strangely, this is not respecting. What is happening here that maybe it's just the topology that shouldn't work properly. Oh yes, might be. Alright, let's see. Collapsing rate. Merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at center. Shift E1. Yeah, so augmenting the crease like that doesn't seem to be working exactly for this case. Maybe for that curvature there, yes, but not strange. I'm forgetting something. So let's dissolve those ones, right? Not dissolve, Shift E -1, Shift E 0.3. Okay, so the 0.3 is holistic, is what I have been using everywhere here. Of course, we could do some edge crease too, but for now. Okay, but I'm satisfied that I did some simplification here. We can do even more, right? Let's try this. Is that plausible? Yeah, so the reason I was having a lot of subdivisions there was because I wasn't able to make this curvature well enough here. Shift E 0.3. It was never enough. Yeah. So these subdivided profiles here never work well enough here. It's very bad. Strangely, it's just not being good enough. It's sort of funny like that, not exactly conformative to the to what I wanted in the beginning, but maybe something like that. It's kind of funny. It's not like blasphemy or anything, it's just a variation, right? I'm not trying to... It's good that it be different, right? So maybe I don't need this... yeah, why do I have this subdivision here? Let's dissolve this. Exactly. Do I really need this trigon here? Yeah, no, let's leave this one. Yeah, and N gone, but it is working, right? Alright, so here for the back part, I probably would like to get these vertices to get some alignment, right? So maybe let's try this. It is not responding properly. It is being displaced because of something. Ah, the solidify. I didn't know that. Okay, so this also creates a displacement. On cage. I already knew for the subdivision surface modifier, but not for the solidify, so must be aware of that for the future. So let's get those selections once again. Alright, let's get yeah, that vertex there. It could be, or maybe this one, or this one. And SZ0, and now okay. So let's check my to-do list. So retakes. So body mesh geometry. Yeah, let's go for that with the model sheet. Retakes adjustments to costume, which I was doing already. Adjustments to hair. Oh yes. So yes, it's not just adjustments. I need also to implement certain designs here and there, so that could be a little annoying. So let's start with the body, right? So because all the mesh is here for the cloth, This is super low poly. Let's do something here. This is temporary, just to hide the hair for now. Alright, and the model sheet. Of the body. So I don't want to be looking at the costume, it's just really the front side. They have a front head. Yeah, the head doesn't matter, I've already modeled, it's not gonna be changed. Yeah, this is what I've modeled, so no. So ignore the details of the head there. The head has another Alright, and apparently okay, I see what I need to do. So basically I will pick the I'll rescale those maybe not those, but yeah, need to unlock. Let's go for the grease pencil. These are costumes, right? So okay, the head we don't touch. So this is Aisha front, this is Aisha's side. Okay, these ones guides, this I did very long ago, so it's just for reference. Not too long, not very long ago, just for the other Aisha, no, Dorothy's template, her sister. So here, so basically for the body I just picked the same template and I've copied that, but now what I need to do is that I need to select. I could ignore the head, but what I'm going to do is I pick all that. I don't need these selections. As you can see, the side view is also selected. This is a bit tricky, we'll have to okay, front view here. Okay, I'm gonna save here because you never know. I would like to have I need to be looking. Okay, let's invert and hide. No. And hide. No? Let's invert. Can't I hide this? Or invert, Shift H. Something's going wrong here in this hiding thing. Anyways, what I really want to do, I don't want to lose this selection. I need to be looking at the body. It is there, but it is very... it's hard to see. Maybe with some of these options. Yeah, maybe this, yeah, this helps, right? Vertex opacity. It's not very good, but yeah. Maybe some material here, some opacity from here. That doesn't help really. And this one, same thing, not too much. Maybe it interacts with this one. So you see, I need to scale up. Oh, I remember. Okay, let's unselect. I should get this back here. I need the cursor to be placed in somewhere like here. Can be here. Cursor to selected. Yeah, this spot is fine. It's not exactly in the middle, but yeah, I can try this. Ah, now I got this distortion. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Now I want to the model sheets don't need to be matching. I don't want to touch the head, so let's get these ones. Good. So I'm going to I really don't understand what any of those things here don't seem to do anything. Okay, so maybe this can approximate what I want. Okay, so scale from 3D cursor, which is there, right? So this is what I did to the body, to the mesh. And so the mesh got offset from... So I just need to get this and it seems to be matching. Yes, as you can see in the front view. Yes. Yeah, indeed. So this is working just smoothly like that because it is the same process that I did for the mesh of the body. Alright, so now that I have... Why did I did that with the model sheet? Well, so now that if there's any things that I would like to adjust, I can use the model sheet, right? So if there's any shapes, yeah, mesh topology, it's not what I'm going to change, but I can totally do many yeah, those kinds of adjustments. If there's anything here for her body that might be different than of her sister, yes, there might be some little details maybe that I would like to change. It's not very clear, so essentially the breasts, the height and other features like that I've already changed, right? So yeah, so for the body, there shouldn't be any mesh topology thing to do. If I do any change the mesh topology, I would do to, I'll end up doing for the other character too, the other template. And so it's more like repositioning of if I change this too much, also this can be bad for rigging, so since I'm gonna reuse the armatures, so maybe for the body it was that. Alright, let's save here and let's also make a new backup. I want to be working on something safer here. Then if I at this point respend, so yeah, let's lock these ones, hide these ones. Oh, the neck, yeah, let's see if the neck looks fine. No, maybe it looks a bit strange here. So let's adapt here. Alright, so that seems fine. For the body, I think, let's see with the clothes, right? So costume, let's enable this, all the hair as well, and the face, yeah. But we're gonna be hiding this on occasions. And cloths. Okay, so save much more space here for the boobs, and here this yeah, material. We are going to change again this to this one. There we go. Then for the list, yeah, I can say that this is no topology change here, unless I was considered for the face. Then we have also costume rotates, hair rotates, yeah, so the hair is mostly cool, but there's some, oh yeah, there's an accessory here which I'm not sure how that, I should probably try to fix that. What's the proposition here? It's sort of a flowerish thing that I don't have a good pattern for that. The model sheet also here is not super clear. Can try to make some invention, maybe a circular thing. Yes, let's try something like that. Mesh, maybe I just get a duplicated object. Maybe from here. Let's call this one a hair clip, I don't know. Okay, it snaps. Of course, this was just good for copying the material, but what I really, the object, but what I really would like to have is some sort of circle, maybe something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Then bring it here. Maybe I can check the amount of vertices here. Ah, I've lost the opportunity to edit these things. Let's do this again. Circle. This will destroy the circle, right? The option. So let's do here. We might need that for the what is going to come later. Yeah, so I'm using a mirror modifier, so this is might not be very optimal for circular stuff, But I'm more used with this technique than some radial thing. But the radial thing would be smart, is more symmetrical, right? There are crazy tutorials that allow for some developments on that radial patterns. That will be really nice, but for now I'll content be yeah I'll how to say I'll just handle this, should be enough. So it is in the scaling that it doesn't work very well. Well, it seemed to have worked. Some other operations where this starts to fail miserably. Extrude, what can I do with that? Yeah, we need to make this some maybe normal. Okay, this exactly. What are the modifiers that we're using here? Mirror, okay. Then subdivision, and there's a solidify as well. I don't need the solidify, I guess. Right, so from here there'll be a lot of things to do. Let's see what I can do. Right, let's subdivide here in the middle. Try to extrude this here, alright. GG. No, it's not working. Okay, let's ignore this GG individual. What's happening? Seems to have okay, this is I'm beveling here. Extrude inwards. Not with, oh, there's proportional. Let's try this thing. Yeah, it's terrible here in terms of, but I'll reach something of interest at some point. It will start to become interesting as I start, I believe, when I start creating some crazy patterns, some procedural things. I'm just out of ideas here. Yeah, so clearly this seems to be a pattern that starts larger. At the top, and then it starts to shrink. Now starts Yeah, so this could be a first pattern. Here we could have this different material. Is there a way to create some patterns in this with low amount of geometry? Yeah, geometry nodes, right? Extrusion, right? Let's do some changes here to let's get another material here. Don't know, crystal, whatever. Oops, it's lagging. Might crash. No. Alright, so yeah, let's try some crazy thing here. Geometry nodes, new. So we got the geometry of the this mesh, right? Circlet, right? Maybe. Not sure it's called circlet. No, probably not, but doesn't matter. No, this is the... it's a wrong thing. Anyways, here's the geometry nodes. If I remember properly, I want to affect this geometry with some extrude mesh, and I want to select one material, material selection, crystal selection. Yeah, so I want to extrude the crystal only. Seems to not be extruding the way I want. Individual extrusion. Yeah, individual. Oh, the faces. They are all facing the wrong direction. Alt and flip recalculate outside. Let's subdivide later. No, subdivide first. Okay, so where is the... there? So I already see some crazy pattern here, but we need more. Is there some vertices, edges? This is kind of crazy. Now it's extrude faces. Oh, it is extruding as subdivided ones, right. What it happens if we do this? Okay, so maybe this is a little better, okay. Yeah, it's easier to understand in this way. I would like to do something like shrink, if there's anything like that. No, scale. This is the selection of this. Uniform scale, no, single axis, I don't know. The z-axis, I don't know. X-axis, I'll ignore. No, this is not the case. Okay, so this is not very... There will be other ways to get this. No, that seems to work, okay. But I would like to shrink it was something else in this. Then I know there's something else we can do here. I don't remember what we could do with this. Maybe another extrusion for the top or the side faces. Let's ignore these scalings. Well, look at those feathers. The side individual here, or okay, so this it does here from okay, instead of that, let's use the, I don't know, this one. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I start to build up. Is there some subdivision here? Subdivide mesh, yes. That might be Maybe subdivide before procedurally. Let's get rid of this one. Control, take this off. How? Yeah, with Alt. Yes. This is crazy, right? So crazy. Looks very techno sci-fi-ish. I like this thing. What if I place it after a certain extrusion? Maybe in the middle here. No. No. So let's leave it here. Yeah, I love it. It's not like, oh, that's super cool for the character design, but sort of for that pattern, there's already a huge difference from. And maybe to start with, that's a good thing, right? After I've learned more stuff, I can try to make some ornamentation, some improved ornamentation with that. So for now, let's consider that we've got this grease pencil. Hold on. The material also is boring, right? So maybe I should do something else about the material. Oh, hold on. There are edge. Let's make some edge crease on that. Not crease, but mark sharp. Maybe that helps. And what is the amount of edge crease in this thing? 0.3. Let's try to change that. Let's set to I don't know, 0.7. Yes, and maybe we can get this GG and this GG. And for this just align local. Is that possible? No, it won't respond. The orientation of this object, wait, it might respond. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. And for the top, no, for the top here, GZ, there we go. And maybe scale here, GZ, maybe a little less, yeah. So maybe these GG. Let's change the material of this. If I change this to crystal, it will create more of those patterns. No, let's not do that. But what about, I'm curious about these ones. Whoa. No, not for that. Maybe these ones. No, these ones is cool. Yeah, that sort of works. What if I then try to change these ones and maybe get this one? No. This is not good. So yeah, let's leave it. Actually, I like how it is now, but the original thing is also good. But I'll have to find another variation of that, right? I'm just too lazy to do that right now. But the idea would be to make it for, no, let's do something. Yeah, I'll make a duplicate here of this, right? I'm going to duplicate these two, except that this is gonna be the selection. Yes, I'm gonna change the material here. We're gonna do this for that other material, which the name of the material is even wrong, but it doesn't matter. It's this one. So I want now that to be affected. Let's make some crazy subdivisions here. Hope that doesn't crash. I think there's a join thing. Join geometry. So I need to do something like that. And now the geometry here will go, yeah, so it's everything there but for that mesh in the middle. No? Okay, I've used the wrong one, so here let's do this. Ah, there's a subdivision. Okay. Good, so let's try, yeah, let's do this, not to get this, but let's get here and here. Alright, maybe now we can try this. It's just going in the bad orientation because, yeah, of how this is developed. If I can do something about this. Yeah, unfortunately it's not good, but yeah, now it's a better orientation, right? Actually, this one we could go for crystal. Too exaggerated, right? Let's leave the 2. This is too oppressive here, too repetitive. It's cool, but it's too repetitive. Maybe I should try differently, right? Let's give this material here. Yeah, so let's change this. what I want. Yeah, let's hide the hair. I want to pick. Okay, let's hide the geometry for a while. Geometry nodes. Where's my? Oh yeah, though I've changed those. Okay, there's no other mesh. Oh, this mesh is at risk. So it's just using this so it won't suffer anything. I want to go back here, enable that. Let's call this Aisha hair circlet. So what I want is to give this white material here, this one, yeah, material 03. And here let's play with that thing. Faces, edges. No. Faces, vertices, no. Faces, alright. Top or side. Side, no, top. Negative scale, no. Yeah, so this is difficult to develop here, so without word space, those notions, there might be some way to achieve those, but I'm not sure how to get them, so just uniform. And yeah, I just cannot get too many more things working here, so let's try to do some inversion here. And oh yes, okay, let's bring this one. Why it is doing this? Okay, so basically nothing, I wasn't able to get much beyond that, so So basically this is maybe this is cool enough. And yeah, this will equalize them, and this will differentiate them a little more. Yeah, so this has 2 subdivisions, this has 1, so some complementary here in their patterns. Maybe I'd prefer to have this one as the material tree. Maybe have this one as, I don't know, that, and interesting, bizarre, but yeah. What about this? No, this doesn't work. This is an interesting one. Yeah, I like this crazy thing here. So just then maybe with this new setup, can do something like that. That will be all right. That is conceivable. Yeah, there's some problems there after the intersection. No one will see, but I'll try to solve this nonetheless. Apparently I'm having just some problem. I think it's this one. Yeah. Maybe it's some faces that are going on the wrong direction. Let's see, there's a mirror. Let's hide those things. Look at this. Of course, because no. What if I delete those faces? Oh yes, because they I see what's happening. So there are some inadequate connections there of faces. So basically need to bridge edge loop here. And this I can turn into this. Now if we non-manifold thing, probably, yeah, here. All right, and this is even better, but I'm suspecting this is too much subdivisions. This is cool enough, in my opinion. So here, let's go back to the here, and yeah, that sort of doesn't have the floral pattern that I wanted, but it looks like it's much better, actually, more original now. I think that should work. mysterious artifact, right? So kind of cool. So one way to use geometry nodes. So okay, this is the, I still need to get her hair to adapt better to this thing, right? But that will be hair modeling. So we need to get more I need more time, so more inspiration, so I think I'll be retaking the hair next, or just thinking. There are many patterns that would be cool to achieve on the cloth too, so yeah, I want to leave the hair as the last thing because it's very challenging for me. There's stuff of design that I'm not totally sure. While for the cloth, those kind of stuff, right, is just more, there's more freedom to work with. So I think I can go faster, yeah. So far she's looking cool, and I'm surprised it wasn't, in the end, not as difficult I was thinking it would be. Here I should try to adapt this, right? But right now, yeah, I should maybe do this snapping thing. The mesh is nearly the same, it was just on the edge where I cut the topology. So this, yeah, this caused a lot of problem that will make me have to augment. Yeah, so this still something I'll have to be looking towards a solution later, tomorrow indeed. And so here, let's see what's next. Just think if there's any.
Premium é o YouTube sem anúncios e aquela musiquinha de fundo. Ou seja, dá para assistir vídeos enquanto você lê alguma coisa, pesquisa.
The colors, the materials currently are very, very relatively simple, but the design idea is sort of working. So I'm like how it's certainly not like the model sheet that I was thinking originally, but yeah, it's getting some personality out of the experience. Alright, so I'm so eager to start re-rigging those characters, yeah. I calculate, folks, that if maybe I can, not complete that tomorrow, but do a lot. If I can do a lot of that tomorrow, then maybe I can start with the hair adjustments in the middle of the week, Wednesday maybe. With those things solved, I can start to address the skin texture, right? Shaders. Just revise those shaders according to the Dorothy's, and maybe if there's any pattern that I want to draw on her. I don't think her costume. Oh, there is one thing. Okay, let's. There is something floral kimono. She's not wearing a kimono, but this. I need to try that. I've downloaded a free asset like that. I want to experiment. I can't show right now because my computer is a mess where it downloaded, but I'll try to bring that. I could draw myself, it's not too hard after what I found, but since it's given and I liked it, it's already colored very beautiful, so that I want to see if it will combine well with the lighting, whatever. You see, I think that has high potential. And then, yeah, when you complete this, not too much, then you can retake armature, and then is big stuff. Not this, that this is small stuff, actually it's great stuff. And so, but when I'll be able to post this character, then things will still have to think about this. These nails. Anyways. Yeah, I think that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. There's nothing else I think I can provide here. It's late here, but good progress, good motivation from this stuff. And yes, if I studied a little more geometry nodes, I could do way more interesting stuff here. Take a look, right? But usually geometry, if you don't have experience, try to address geometry nodes with a problem that engages you. Yeah, this is how I've got in geometry nodes recently. I just never thought I would do anything with that, never inspired me anything. Then I wanted to do something about the mount rigging, and I thought I've learned that booleans could be done with geometry nodes, and then I start to experiment because of mount rigging, and then I started discovering the procedural ways that can join geometries like mesh objects, and that creates some better illusion of merging mesh, right? Which is very good for some appearance, shading and results, and right, dynamic stuff. Even in rigging can be useful. And then that was how I started to look for also extrusions. My idea was a bit crazy. I wanted to extrude the lips. There was a mouth hole, the boolean thing, that will be procedurally done by the geometry nodes, and then I was wanting to extrude the lips procedurally, step by step, even creating complex anatomy with geometry nodes. But then I've learned that the geometry nodes is not so good for this organic complexity with a lot of freedom. It's more for those procedural things which are more mathematical. Not that maybe fractal, yeah, fractal. And the lips, it's too much irregular for those patterns. It will take a lot of, yeah, basically geometry nodes is not good for this currently. If it allowed to have the generated mesh of the geometry nodes to be manually editable, like those mesh extruded, but you can't edit them, you see. So if we could post edit them either with shape keys or just in edit mode, but as those things, then you see I cannot manipulate these vertices or this mesh, procedurally done mesh with geometry nodes. So this is a huge drawback, because if we could do that, then I could, as if it were some sort of shape key, I could build the organic shape of the lips manually, of extruded lips. That would be completely insane solution. I think there is some development in that direction. I've read some comments, some people talking about that, but that is maybe for the future, folks. For now, the good thing is that we can easily get some crazy patterns like that, and it stays procedurally in a way that is kind of funny to work. It's still an object modifier. So if I learn just a few more tricks, I could do much more than that. But I'm satisfied with that for now. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope that was inspiring. Take care. Happy blending. And tomorrow I will be back